Cycling is definitely about suffering.
It's very hard.
More hard than probably in the past.
Yeah, I'm working hard to be really prepared to a World Cup race.
You have to be mentally strong also.
These guys are crazy. They're going downhill blind.
How hard is it to win a cross-country World Cup?
It sounds silly, but it's actually easy. Mountain biking is back, everybody, for 2024, and where better to kick off the season than in Brazil?
Beautiful location. Mairipora kicked off our short track in our cross-country Olympic World Cup calendar. Let's check out some of the best bits right now.
The pressure cooker that is the UCI Mountain Bike World Series roared back into life in the hot and sweaty Mairipora, Brazil. For the elite men's short track, Flukiger Saru Shorter Depot. Sam Gaze, the UCI World Champion, also in attendance.
Just a kilometre long, a really punchy little short track circuit. And we see, like last year, Schwarzbauer just taking it on from the start, and he just controls the race.
Look at the gap behind him starting to open up now.
Big fight now for the pump track.
3 or 4 abreast up this climb now. Schwarzbauer just having to get the elbows out.
This is what we were after, the two big boys of XCC going head to head.
Schwarzbauer now attacking at the bottom of this climb. Lucas Schwarzbauer says that Sam Gaze is not going to have it all his own way.
I think he's got a 100% attack to go. He's got one more bullet left to fire.
It was about positioning now.
Yeah.
And now it comes the big one.
Sam Gaze, can he win the first UCI cross-country short track of the year? This one is heading to the line at round 1. Sam Gaze still looks calm, still looks in control. Sam Gaze out of the saddle. Sam Gaze attacks. Sam Gaze wins the opening UCI cross-country short track World Cup of the year.
Super happy. Good signs for the next 2 weeks. This has no relation really to the cross country, so yeah, I still see how that goes.
One thing that every elite rider needs is a lot of confidence. Now, Evie Richards seemed like she was starting the season with that in spades when she said, guys, winning is easy. So she's out there in Mairipora trying to take on the short track. Could she get the big win? Let's find out.
Almost time to go racing, and we are go in Brazil. Martina Berta in the middle of your shot leads them off the line. Yolanda Neff to the right hand side of her. This big long start finish straight as they head up onto the start loop. Evie Richards tucks into the right hand side. And Neff, it's been a while since we've seen that shape at the front of a race, attacking a descent like that. Neff, one of the very best descenders. Look at the gap she's opening that descent as well. Seen Neff sitting in the wheel a bit, haven't we? Maybe she's just keeping it. She moves, as I say that, alongside her teammate Evie Richards. Richards to the front now on the pump track section. But look at Evie Richards go at the front of this one.
Kellis trying to react. I mean, this is a full effort. They're going long. I thought they would be a bit more cagey and they would wait for later on.
Evie Richards looks and there's no one there. There's Keller now. Keller has her in her sights. Absolutely superb. Evie Richards has this descent to go. There's no one behind her. Evie Richards opens her account for 2024 in some style.
I'm so happy, like, sick start to the season, but I feel strong. Dad's been on the e-bike with me and he's been motivating me, so shout out to Dad for making me strong, and Paolo for also making me really happy this year to push that hard.
To perform at the highest level, you need so many pieces of the puzzle to fall together, and our biggest teams have to work together to get the most out of one another.
Sometimes, though, issues can develop. There's a lot of things on the line, lots of people wanting to be the best. Sometimes there's egos in play.
Why did you look at me when you said egos?
I wasn't looking at you, I was just looking at you.
You're looking at me as you said egos. Now this is awkward.
This is awkward. Let's see how the players are specialised in it.
Yeah, that's what we did. But before that, I was also the priority, and you just didn't follow me. I cannot listen in a race, and I try to cut the inside from where we were on a line. Up there, yeah. I could do the same to the rest. No, that is just like that. Like here, I told you, follow me.
Now they did mend, they are all happy, and it resulted in an amazing performance from Christopher Blevins from the Specialised Racing team. Let's check it out now.
And it is go, go, go in Mairipora. Mairipora, Sam Gay's in the blue kit, leads them out, but Martin Vidari, what a start from the Chilean, delighting the South American fans as they head out onto the start loop up this asphalt climb.
What a start!
What
immediately
a start
out of
from
the gates.
Vidari, and Koretsky right alongside him as well.
Yeah, you're right with that. The very steep part, that's the last bit of the first climb, very steep, and only I think the top 10 can ride this, and then riders have to walk.
Oh, he is topple over the top of this. They watch this ripple backwards as the rest of the pack almost run over the top of them at the top of this climb. Colombo leads them into the pump track. Timing is crucial around here. Pressure is on every Frenchman out there this weekend. Only 2 spots available for the Paris 2024 Games. It's the first lap in a while that Martin Vidari hasn't led them across the line, but he has half-wheeled Joshua Dupont across it. Blevins now through the pump track.
Yeah, we know that boy loves a pump track.
Yeah.
Carries some good speed. He's actually getting held up really by Debo in front of him.
Cruising finale to this one. Koretsky pushes and so does Vidari. These two have unfinished business from short track. Vidari beats Koretsky up the climb. Christopher Blevins is gone here.
Felipe Colombo in second.
Can the American grab a win at the first time of Ascot and Cross Country Olympic?
In that steep descent.
He hasn't given up yet.
Not at all.
Christopher Blevins looks over his shoulder, points behind him. Christopher Blevins is set to take the win. In Mairipora, Brazil, they're sprinting for second place. It doesn't matter to Blevins. Behind him, it's Koretsky.
I mean, man, so surreal. It's just kind of in a daze right now. When you're on days like that, there's no place I'd rather be in the world, you know, and it's it's such a feeling. I came through this start lap, I don't know what place, 30th or something, and in this sport you really just got to listen to your body, and you can always get more out of it than you think.
From the men to the women now, and there was another stunningly dominant performance in the women's XCO race. Jenny Risbets has talked a lot about how being happy makes her race better, and she looked pretty happy out there in Mairipora.
They are green for gold. Evie Richards on the left-hand side of your picture leads them away onto the start loop climb that leads them up the hill. And it's Richards at the front from the get-go.
This key section now we saw in the under-23 women is so steep and so loose. I only expect 4 or 5 to be able to clear this. And there we go, 3 can only clear it. Kate Courtney coming off us, and that starts in a chain reaction that's going to kick all the way around.
Right. Haley Batten having to anchor up there. Sevilla Blunt dropped down the inside line, those steeper log sections. So clever riding from Batten there. Steger definitely not at the races today.
No, but also yesterday we expect much more in short track from her. That didn't happen.
Well, at the front then, here goes Haley Batten round the outside. And they are out onto the final lap then. Haley Batten, Risford, Sevilla Blanc. 4 seconds. These 3 have been inseparable all race long, and they are going to take it onto this steep punch for the last time. Who will blink first? Here in Mairipora, Brazil.
And you can see the pain in their legs. They're just struggling to get the bike round. And this bumpy section now when you're fatigued, but there's no sign of fatigue from Risveds at the moment. Still big power, rolling that reasonably big gear.
Yep, Team 31, Ibis Cycles Continental. Batten goes down. Haley Batten is down in Mairipora. Jenny Risved's now all of a sudden has a 24-second lead as she heads towards the finish area here in Mairipora. Jenny Risved's then emerges into the arena in Mairipora and tastes victory. Jenny Risveds wins the opening UCI Cross Country Olympic World Cup of 2024.
Kind of knew it's like an internal fight within the US girls, so I kind of played that card a little bit, and because I'm not stressed about Olympics or anything, I'm already qualified, so I let them do the work, and then I just went for it.
What an incredible start to our 2024 Whoop UCI Mountain Bike World Series. A spectacular location with some amazing racing.
There's plenty more to come from the Mountain Bike World Cup, plus all the latest news from the world of cycling on Eurosport Cycling. Be sure to follow us, and we'll see you again soon.
I'm trying to not be out of breath.
Araxa delivered an absolutely magical weekend that it promised. The racing was incredible to watch. The spectators enjoyed every single moment, and now as we enjoy a cheeky ice cream to wrap up the weekend, we can reflect on some amazing performances. Kira Bomb and Riley Amos take out the double with a 1-1 in the short track and the cross-country Olympic, and Hayley Batten comes out with the 1-1 in our elite women's. Victor Koretsky almost made it a 1-1 as well, but in the end it was a debut victory, and a victory we haven't seen in a long time from Simon Andreasen. An incredible return to a World Cup podium and an incredible location. The racing here has been some of the best racing we have ever seen in Whoop UCI mountain bike history, and we have enjoyed every single second of it.
We've just had the best time in Araxa, not just because I now have the most delicious acai and I feel like I am Brazil, but because the racing was unbelievable, Josh. I couldn't believe the poor guys pushing for the line in the final XCO. Hayley Batten, how good is she? I thought Jenny Risvet had it, which was coming up on her like a shark, but didn't go for her. But she was unbelievable. It's Koretsky's unbelievable. The mechanical, I'm a bit sad about that. But ultimately, it was sick. The racing was sick. The course proved to be so entertaining to watch. Entertaining for the racers. They said how hard it was, how technical it was. There was a bit of drama. Evie had a few moments. We almost saw a couple of the men have a crash like Christopher Blevins. But things like this are moments that you can't make up. You can't script, and it's beautiful. This magic here in Araxa in Brazil, it's real, and it's been a spectacular moment for the Whoop UCI Mountain Bike World Series. First weekend in May, it is the start of the Downhill UCI Mountain Bike World Cup. We are so excited for it. We won't have so much acai. We're going to have more hangers. We're going to have more kilts. You're going to be wearing the kilt again.
I hope I'm going to be wearing a kilt again. We cannot wait to get stuck back into our Downhill World Cups. I mean, I love this cross-country racing, and if the racing here is anything to go by, we are in for an amazing 2024 season. Rapidly followed after Fort William, the Enduro World Cup. We go to finale to kick off our Enduro World Cup racing at a brand new venue in Poland for downhill and enduro. We're back to gravity, the season rolls on, and we are excited for it. We'll see you trackside.
Cheers.